When my parents got divorced, I spent a lot of times on the weekends down the beach. It was a Delaware beach, and back then my dad would drive his Jeep on the beach, you know, with the rest of the divorced people that hung out on the beach. But back then it would be like 10 Jeeps, and then you wouldn't see anything for miles and miles around. So they were doing their thing, and me and my older brother were playing on the beach and, you know, playing in the water, which consisted of him picking me up and slamming me into the water and holding me under as long as he could possibly hold me under until I was flailing around. But at one time I kicked off of him, and I figured, like, I gotta stay underwater. I gotta stay underwater. So I just kept swimming underwater, never came up. And then finally I came up, and when I came up, I kind of like turned a little bit, and I see no land. There's no land around me. I'm like 11 years old, and I see no land. And I'm like, I start freaking. So I'm flailing. I see my brother coming at me to get me, and he grabs me. He's like, you're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. You know, just hold on to me. And I'm freaking out. And then all of a sudden, my dad's coming up, and he's swimming out there, and then he's got me too. So now all three of us are swimming, but we're not going anywhere. And now I'm really freaking, and I'm flailing, and I'm kicking, and my brother's like hitting me, and like he's like, calm down, calm down, calm down. And dad's like struggling, and finally, like, you know, we are still struggling, and finally all these people come running up the beach, and the lifeguards finally come in, and they swim out, and then they grab all three of us, and they swim us over like 10 feet, 50 feet, and then we swim in, and there's no problem. When we hit the beach, my dad collapses. He just crashes, and he is out, and I'm like, oh God, I just killed my dad. So I run to the front of the Jeep, and I'm like, you know, hovering, and I'm like, oh God, oh God. And then finally they resuscitate him, and he's all right. He gets up, and he comes over to me, and he's like, oh, you ready for lunch? You ready for lunch? And I'm like, yeah, all right, you know, I guess, you know. So we get done lunch, and he's looking at me. He's like, now it's time to go swim again. And I'm like, no, I am not swimming. He's like, you have to go swimming. So the rest of the day, it was pretty much him forcing me in there to swim. And that was the scariest day of my life.